Hey guys, we have something special today, the long-awaited Wooting 80HE. Thank you to the guys at Wooting for providing us with a fully kitted out 80HE. So what's new from the previous releases? Well, the layout. This means a new case, a new typing feel, and sound profile. The 80HE now also supports 8K polling, which makes it faster than the previous Wooting and its competitors. You can buy the Wooting pre-assembled in ABS plastic or zinc, or you can configure and build your own kit through the configurator online. Now let's start with some ASMR unboxing goodness. And now we're back. Can we take a moment to appreciate the founders' names engraved onto the zinc case? It just makes the design of the 80HE that much more special. It's these little details that makes this case unique and akin to Group Buy custom keyboard kits. Now let's move on to the 80HE module kit. It wouldn't be a Wooting without a Wooting postcard. Like the 60HE Plus, this also comes with per key doodles, and my personal favourite is the little ghost. Also new to the 80HE is Wooting's application of their own tape mod. They took this opportunity to provide a get to know your Wooting guide. It's another passionate detail on the 80HE. And last but not least, we'll be using Wooting's very own die-sub PBT keycaps in white to complete the build. Now let's get to building. There's conveniently only 7 screws holding the zinc case together. We're using an automatic screwdriver to speed things up a little bit. Once all the screws are out, turn the keyboard back around and simply lift the top case off. The top case only has the light diffuser attached to it. We believe this is the light guide, which makes sure that the RGB doesn't leak into the other sections of the board. Here's a shot of the bottom case where a single daughter board is attached. And these are the gasket mounts attached to the module. They're made of silicone and feel quite flexible. To assemble the module in the case, all you need to do is attach this one cable. And once that's done, you simply sit the module onto the bottom case. Now put the top case back on and get to screwing the case back in. Now it's time to put the switches on. After extensive testing between the Gateron Jades and Leica V2s, we found TTC's King of Magnetic switches to be the winner. These switches have a box stem and Magneto's colour theme. We also lubed all of these beforehand to make them sound even better. The top housing is clear, allowing for the RGBs to shine through brightly. Now let's finish off the build with Wooting's keycaps. I'm not sure about you, but that's the cleanest Wooting we've had the pleasure of building. And not a single scratch on the case. The overall look is a clean matte finish, and it actually weighs a ton. We really like the side profile, it's absolutely stunning. We looped a Leica V2 switch and a Gateron Jade switch to provide a sound comparison for the TTC Magneto switches. And here's a wobble test. Thanks to the box stems, the Magnetos are the clear winner here. Now up next is the typing test for the TTC Magnetos. This is hands down the best sounding HE board that has come across our desk. Wooting uses a web app to update the firmware on their keyboards and to allow for further customization. This lets you adjust the actuation points of each key, the RGB and the light indicator strip. This is also where you can enable the infamous SOCD function. Honestly, there's so many things you can customize here. The software support is as good as it will get and as reliable as it can be. If nothing else, this right here is why you should buy Wooting. We tried filming some demonstrations of SOCD and Rapid Trigger in action. Shots felt way more accurate and responsive when doing a strafe dance with SOCD and Rapid Trigger enabled. And it felt like the movement was more fluid altogether as the left and right movement keys weren't cancelling each other out. And this is why the faster key release from Rapid Trigger helps. As the movement key disengages at 0.1mm, this lets us stop movement instantly, allowing for a no recoil shot earlier than when using a standard keyboard. And of course, with all of this combined, micro adjustments are as fast as you can imagine. This was the first game we played using the 80HE. Coincidentally, we closed the game as match MVP. The 80HE is everything we wanted and expected. While the only step up from the 60HE is the 8K polling rate, we prefer the TKL layout for the versatility. We also prefer the typing feel and sound of the 80HE with the zinc case over the Alamaze. With everything considered from software, build quality, support, and Wooting's passion for innovation, this is worth every single dollar it asks for. Now everyone else, take notes.